asking, what are the prizes? First one is Botox, second one is fillers, the third one is a mystery gift. So if you follow us in this account in TikTok, which of course, if it's too hard to follow it from here, you have in our stories daily, we put the link up there, so you just have to tap on it and don't have to stress about it, okay?
And when
TikTok.
we get to the 1,000 followers, then we will be giving you the raffle. We will be doing this raffle, and you can enjoy our presents also in TikTok.
Exactly. Isn't this so cool?
Well, enjoy
300
Ceci's
followers.
presents. You know, nobody wants to see me anyway.
TikTok guys, remember.
That's right. Well, and we will be answering questions today. We have here our questions.
And before we start with the questions, I want to remind you that we are in a bunch of social media outlets. And Snapchat is a really good one for the people that want to see the live surgeries. Like, not live, but we post surgeries that we do daily here. If you want to see open skin and how to work. Some people are not grossed out. I'm not, certainly, and many women aren't. So if you want to follow us, Magic Surgeon. This is an easy one in Snapchat. So you just have to hop in and see the surgeries, rhinoplasties, breast augmentation, and my future BBL. Okay, you want to follow us in Facebook. Here is our handle. If you want to follow us, remember, there's a lot of different content in every social media outlet. So remember that each one carries different ones. Twitter as well, which is very quick, fun, and easy. And I want to say this, and I want you guys to remember that a lot of questions that you ask us in the live, all the material, all the content, and all the explanations are in YouTube. Almost all of them, okay?
That's right.
Let's say that you don't find, I don't know, how to sleep after surgery if you have 7 procedures. You can't find it here. You can always go to Magic Surgeon and the Magic Surgeon YouTube. There, everything is covered because he's been recording videos since he's like 25 almost. So everything is there. Remember, this is our YouTube handle.
That's right. So if you have questions post-op as well for our existing patients, there's a lot of stuff in there. How do I sleep after surgery? How do I sleep after I have this and that? So all those questions are answered. But you are welcome to ask again here, and we will gladly answer for you. And if you guys want to have like a live consultation, you can hop in here and we can chat. Or if you want to show your amazing results, you definitely can log in here. And if you log in here now, I think we have the capability of showing you up in this nice, beautiful screen. We have a lot of light today, as you can see, maybe from the reflection on the TV. So sorry about that, but this is the Florida sun. If you can see my face a little bit better. I'm kind of blinded, so maybe I will get some sunglasses. Maybe I can read with sunglasses.
Check this out.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Here you go.
Can you see? How cool is this?
Oh, that's super cool.
Man, that looks better on you than in me. I can't believe
Sexy
that.
sunglasses.
You know Top Gun?
Thank you.
Okay, this is the third part.
Here we are, and oh, I can see much better. It was the reflection
That
was
looks
killing
really
me.
good on you. I can't believe
These
it.
are good sunglasses, see? I'm gonna keep them. They say people say it's cool. Yeah, really cool.
Really cool.
Here we have, I'm supposed to have surgery on the 6th, given my lungs are now clear. I'm scared. I'm getting a BBL. Well, I'm happy for you because your lungs are clear. That's very important before surgery. And now we are ready for you. So looking forward to your BBL on the 6th. Hi doctor, do you have I had a gastric sleeve surgery. Can I still get a tummy tuck? If I had, yeah. Actually, you know, we do a lot of post-bariatric surgery. So if you had a gastric sleeve surgery and you lost a lot of weight, you should have a tummy tuck. So send your consultation. The best thing you can do is actually send your consultation. Send your free consultation with pictures so we will know what kind of tummy tuck do you need, because there are different types of tummy tucks. Again, check out our YouTube channel and I will tell you different types of tummy tucks that we perform. But if you are a massive weight loss patient, you might need a specialty tummy tuck, like a fleur-de-lis tummy tuck or a circumferential lift, you know, one of those. So send your free consultation. We will evaluate your case and let you know what you need.
SMR. Can I show my results? She wants to show it.
Yeah, SMR. Yeah, actually, SMR, if you want to show your results, hop in here.
Magic Surgeon.
Let's see.
SMR.
Let's see if I can see her here and invite her. May I have to go. I'm looking. My little screen here on the phone is kind of small. I used to be able to put it on the iPad, but it doesn't let me anymore. I guess they
Those
did
sunglasses
some.
look so good on you, I can't believe
Look at sunglasses. These are Ceci's sunglasses. I'm
Wow.
gonna have my collection of sunglasses. I'll bring my Snapchat glasses next time. So
Well,
I can
while you're there,
I can actually Snapchat you while I'm
while
doing
you're
it.
there,
No, I can find it. Ceci.
you can't find it, okay. Esemar, if you see us, please send a request
Yeah, send a
again, because we've
request.
seen you.
Send the request, it's easier.
I'm a rapper today. Este es el team de Top Aesthetics, laburan, editan. I'm doing the rap. Listen, guys, no joke. Okay, two things that I almost forgot. We have an online store. Look at the cool t-shirt that I'm wearing. Of course, it's gonna look better on you because you have more breasts. And look at the hat, different colors, online store, www.topaesthetics.com. In the corner, you click their online store, all kinds of stuff. And of course, scoot a little bit. We give you the bag with accessories the day of your surgery, okay? This bag itself, it's worth it $400. So you're saving money with us. You're always saving. You don't have to pay for the Uber.
Well, not the bag, but everything has.
Not the bag, like everything inside. I'm sorry. It's the cocaine I carry inside. Just
the
kidding.
bag too.
It has the arnica cream, and it has the faja, it has everything. And I want to remind you before I go away and he answers your questions, that in this practice is the only one of the United States where we include the hotel. Now, this must be like very simple for you. You're like, oh, hotel, whatever, but we have to pay for it. Yes, but you know what? The day you get surgery here, and many people you can hear the testimonials of everybody saying, I don't know what I was thinking that probably I didn't want to grab the package. You don't have another choice, because when you leave after plastic surgery, you're kind of like just coming out of surgery. It's crazy to go home or take a flight. Some people have drains on, they have 3 or 4 procedures. The best thing that can happen to you is to have the premium stay package, which includes recovery assistant, lymphatic massages. You have an amazing hotel, the Courtyard Marriott downtown in Fort Lauderdale, which is beautiful, a 4-star hotel. You can Google it. It has a rooftop with a pool, and we include the accessory bag that inside all the cost of everything is $400. So you're saving money everywhere. There is a driver that picks you up at the hotel the day of the surgery, and I'll let you have this chat. Just remember.
Hello. She left.
Oops.
She want to talk to you.
People want to hear
Ceci.
me talking.
She said, shut up, Ceci. Okay, what is a good BMI for a skinny BBL? Well, maybe around like 22, 24, I think. That would probably count as a skinny BBL. More towards the low 20s, you know. Yeah. So that's usually what a candidate for a skinny BBL. Can a scar from brachioplasty heal and disappear? No scars will disappear. Let's start by doing a reality check. Now, some patients scarred really good to the point that you can't see it. Now, the only scars that actually do disappear are the ones that are performed in intrautero. When you're a baby inside your mommy's boobs and they can do surgery on you, some procedures can be done. Interesting, those babies are born without scars. So if you're a unborn baby and you're having plastic surgery, maybe you can heal without scars, but that's very unrealistic. So most patients will heal with scarring, and most patients that we have, because the way we close our incisions, the patients are very happy with their scars because they're very imperceptible, especially after a year or so. So that's one thing about scars. Now, some patients, especially the brachioplasties that have the scar like in this position, sometimes they don't heal quite right, but we can always perform a scar revision and make it look nice if it doesn't heal quite right. Now, I always say scarring, it's a lot on the patient side because we close all the patients the same way, and most of the patients heal beautifully. Now, some patients don't, so if we close everybody the same and some don't look quite right, then it's a problem on the patient side. So I hope you are a good scarer or scar forming patient. That's always good. How much does it cost for men lipo? Men lipo is very close to female lipo, And for exact price, send us a consultation and we'll give you a quote right for you. But we need to see what type of lipo do you need, how much do you need, and then we'll send you a quote. So click the link in bio, go to topaesthetics.com and send us a free consultation. Maybe we can put the website over there, topaesthetics.com. We can send you and show you how to do a free consultation. Let's see, how long is the BBL and J plasma procedure? About 1.5 to 2 hours, I would say. Yeah, 1.5 to 2 hours. Let's see. I am 7 months post-op. Can I get my next surgery? Yes, most likely. Now remember, to do more surgery, you can do it. Usually after 6 months, depending on the procedure that you're having performed. So if you're having surgery in the same surgical site, let's say that you had a BBL before and then you want a tummy tuck, that's a procedure that is performed in the same area because we already did lipo of your abdomen and now you're doing a tummy tuck again on your abdomen. So in those cases, we recommend to be closer to a year instead of 6 months. If you're having a procedure performed in a different part of your body, let's say you had a tummy tuck and now you want to come off of your breast, maybe 3 or 4 months it's enough. It's a different site. You just want to be completely healed from the previous procedure before you go through the next one. So in general, 7 months is probably okay to do pretty much anything. But if it is in the same surgical site, we'll recommend for you to do it towards the year. I still have my bag. Love the Top Aesthetics team. That's awesome. Yeah, actually, those bags are awesome when you go to the beach as well, right?
It is awesome.
Is that what you used to take to the beach?
No, I take it to the pool. I'm just in the rooftop of the hotel all the time. I don't go to the beach since I met the pool at the hotel. You guys, I'm not joking. They even screamed to me, "You need a BBL! Get it for free at the clinic!" Okay, people are asking if you can show a fleur de lis. I have a video. You're not following us correctly because I posted one a week and a half ago. I'm going to show you. This is in the feed of Top Aesthetics. If you go to our feed, I have a small phone. I'm sorry, you guys. Here it is. You can see it clearly. That is her. She is showing. Showing. The fat that she had hanging. And then she lifts up her t-shirt. Well, she's with the faja here, but I posted other videos.
Got it before.
Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, I forgot that she showed it. Okay, look at that. That's a fleur de lis. I'm sorry that.
Yeah,
I don't know if they could see me well, but
Well,
that's
you can
her
look it
fleur de lis. You can look it up in our feed in Top Aesthetics, and I think I posted in Magic Surgeon as well. She got a fleur de lis. It's a video, so you got to do your homework.
Of course.
Or, have some vodka, sip this in the German bottle. Look, it's metal, and it has a QR code. You want to send your online consultation for free? Sip on Vodka, Cosmopolitan.
That's right. See, with this one, it hides it very well because it doesn't show what's inside, but you can have whatever you want. Can we see the faja? Well, I don't have a faja on right now, so you can't show it to you, but we can probably show you one. But it's a faja, it's not gonna look that good on the package. It looks better when it's on the body, and if you're having surgery with us, we will provide the faja for you. So you don't have to worry about what kind of faja, what size, and all that. We'll fit it for you before surgery, and then we will provide you that on your wonderful bag. I don't know. Yeah, that's a faja. What's one of the fajas? I mean, they want to see the faja. Here's the faja.
I'm not going to worry, you guys. I'm not going to do a free show here in front of you, okay? So here it is.
She's wearing it. Do it. There you go.
So this is included in the bag, the first faja, right? So you go through stages.
And the waist trainer.
And the waist trainer.
And the booty pillow.
So here it is. See?
Whatever faja you need, we'll give it to you just because if you do an arms or neck or stuff, all that is included.
And then you know what? I have friends that use it when they go dancing underneath their dresses because it holds their fat.
That's right.
Just FYI.
It makes them look skinny. They are cheating, actually.
Exactly.
Let's see. Did anybody die in your practice? No, nobody died in my practice. Thank you. How does the healing process work for a tummy tuck? After how long can you go back to regular activities? So tummy tuck usually takes you between 2 and 3 weeks to heal, to return to like an office job, or about 6 weeks to 8 weeks to return to doing some exercise or a more strenuous job. So I would say in general, after a month and a half, you're pretty much ready to start doing whatever, but usually it takes you about 2 to 3 weeks to return to driving and doing just like an office job. Can you show before and after? So for this, we show you that right now. Just check it out. We have it on our feed in Instagram. Let's see, I did a previous consultation and wasn't approved for surgery. What if I wanted to get another procedure? Is that possible? Yeah, sure. You know, you're very welcome to send your new consultation. Send a new consultation with new updated photos, and then we'll evaluate your case for whatever you're looking now. You know, a lot of times we have the patients lose some weight and then resubmit to see if they become candidates. You know, if you send a consultation and your BMI is over 40, yeah, our system would automatically trigger an answer saying, you know, you're not a candidate for plastic surgery, your BMI is over 40, and we'll give you a lot of recommendations on how to lose weight. So that's one thing. So if you get one of those emails, you can always reach back also, and then, you know, just pick a surgery date and then work towards the goal of getting to the appropriate, you know, BMI that you need to be in order to have the procedure. That is a common thing that happens too. Let's see. How soon after a BBL and a breast augmentations can you fly home? So our patients, when they do the premium stay package, they fly back home usually in a week, 7 days after. So it is 6 nights, 7 days. That's the whole package. You come here, check in the day before surgery. You have all your paperwork, sign the pictures and all that. Then we'll bring you to the clinic, do the surgery the next day, take you back to the hotel, and you spend 5 more nights at the hotel where you get the massages, the private care, you know, the post-op visitations and all that. And then after the 7th day, you can leave. For the most part, that works for all patients, you know, having these type of procedures or combination of procedures. So 7 days usually you can safely go back. Do you do lipo chins on the chin, double chin? Yeah, that's actually a great add-on for lipo. We do it all the time. You know, the arms, the chin, the double chin, sometimes the thighs. Those are great areas to do lipo, especially if you're doing J plasma. And one thing about chin lipo is great because it will prevent from your skin hanging or sagging, you know, as you age. So because what happens, the skin really tightens and scars down to the floor of your mouth. So that will prevent, you know, even if you gain weight later, just to have a very significant double chin or to sag. So lipo chin is amazing. And it's actually a procedure that takes probably about 15 to 20 minutes to be performed while you're doing all the rest of the lipo.
Before I forget, I'm going to repeat the contest. You guys have to sign up here. Follow us on TikTok. Send a comment that says top follower. You can even tell the friends of your friends of your friends of your friends. We're 300 followers away from the raffle. Until we don't reach 1,000, right, we're not going to do the raffle. The raffle is 3 prizes. Mind yourself, one of them is Botox. It could be up to $750. You guys, that's a lot of money. The other one is fillers, and the third one is a mystery gift. You have to follow us on TikTok. If it's too hard for you to copy this, or you don't see it, or you can't do it, or you don't remember, or we don't appear in your feed or whatever, you can always go to our stories in both accounts, Magic Surgeon or Top Aesthetics Official, and I post stories every day with the link. The only thing you have to do is tap, okay? That's it. It takes you to TikTok. Make sure you post a comment that says top follower. We're 300 followers away. Come on, we can do this.
Let's see. Do you have any specials? If 2 people want to go, yeah, we'll give you 2 specials. One for you and one for your friend. We are waiting for Sissy to get a rhinoplasty from you. All right, Sissy.
Where was my supporter? Listen, GoFundMe, go to the store, buy stuff in the online store. I'm closer and closer to chop this guy out, okay?
That's right.
I can sniff it really well that you guys are all going to support me in changing this big bird nose, all right? When is the moment that everybody's going to love me for my soul? Everybody wants me to chop things out. What about me, my personality?
They love you. They just want to see your nose better.
It's just going to look better. That's what we all know.
I'm 6 weeks out today. Still swell. I love my results. That's awesome, because if you love your results with some swelling, you're gonna even love it a lot more when you're like 6 months from your result. That's usually what happens. You know, at 2 months you get about 80% of the swelling down, and then usually by 6 months to a year, most of the swelling is resolved, and your results look great. So if you have some good results to share, you're welcome to just send your your request, and we'll bring you in right here. A lot of hands waving high. I'm just reading questions, and I can wave back to everyone, but I am doing my best to wave everyone's hand. Okay, let's see. Had my surgery July 14th. Can I start working out already? Let's see. I had a tummy tuck and BBL. So July 14th is August 14th. You're almost 6 weeks. So just hold on, one more week. One more week, and you start. Also depends a lot on how you feel. I think if you feel okay and want to start with something, you know, just not very heavy, I think you could, and in the limits of pain, you can probably try to do stuff. You know, just remind, you know, if you have a tummy tuck, your muscles are healing, so you don't want to put a lot of core force. So it's, you know, important not to over stress your core. But you can do bike. You know, that would be probably okay without going crazy and trying to break any records. How long after my surgery can I get evaluated for a tummy tuck revision? My surgery was last year in October. Yeah, it's about time. You know, we have our post-op system. So our post-op follow-up will send you automatic emails at 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, and a year. So if you were consistent with sending that, you will qualify for a revision. If you never send anything, then you don't qualify for a revision. Sorry, you know. So you have to be consistent and compliant with your follow-up. That's why we do this. We want to see what happened throughout the process. You know, and we have a very well-established, very responsible practice where we actually care about how the patients do, and that's why we have that. But if you show no interest in keeping up with us, then, you know, can't enjoy the perks of all the effort that we put, you know, for that. So you might, if you were consistent with your follow-ups and you send us pictures, feel free to send us the pictures, and we'll evaluate you for any revision. I hope you have sent, you know, at least the 6 month follow-up so we can see how you are.
So I want to say that Gigi is following us. Hi, Gigi, and she's recommending us and talking with other people inside of the chat at Top Aesthetics. Gigi, you're asking if you could give the price even if you're not here. Okay, I forgot to say, for all the people that live out of state, and let's say that you win the Botox or the fillers and you can't come to the Med Spa, which, by the way, we almost forgot to mention Las Olas Med Spa. What was I thinking? If you can't get the
Botox.
Yeah, you can't get the prices because you can't travel, you already got surgery, or you're not planning to, and you want to get the price, we'll send you a gift card with the price of your price, if that makes sense. So let's say you want a Botox for $600, we'll send you a gift card for that amount of money because you won the price. But we have to reach the 1,000 followers in TikTok. Gigi, thank you so much for checking in, and we're waiting to meet you in person because you always talk so highly about us.
I know, that's awesome. How long after surgery? I read that one. How long after BBL can I sit on my butt? In 3 weeks, it should be pretty reasonable to sit on your butt without using that BBL pillow that we give you. So 3 weeks. Again, check our YouTube channel. There's a lot of information there, including that answer as well. How far are we from the airport? So the hotel is literally 10, you know, even less than 10 minutes from the Fort Lauderdale airport, which is the airport that you should be flying. It's about 30 minutes from the Miami airport. So if you're flying to Fort Lauderdale airport, it's about 10 minutes from there, in a beautiful area in central Fort Lauderdale, close to the touristic area there in Fort Lauderdale, which is great. And then, do you guys provide transportation from the airport? We don't provide the transportation, but we have a service through Med Miami that do. So when you sign up with us, our coordinators can hook you up with them, and they can help you arrange that transportation. So we don't do it ourselves, but we have people that we can guide you and give you information to have that transportation also arrange. Let's see. Are you the only that closes the surgical incisions on tummy tucks, or you have someone else assisting? We have a wonderful team of assistants that helps and put efficiency in our procedures. You know, the closure is very, very important. And yes, I don't do up to the last stitch, but we have beautiful scars because the people that work with us are amazing at what they do. Now, it's not only the closing that is the trick, it's also the planning of the procedure. First of all, making the right decision for the procedures that you need, you know, putting the incisions where they're supposed to go. You know, those things are the important parts of the procedure, and this is all what the surgeon designs. So that's something, all the planning, all the cutting, all the manipulation of the tissues, all that. The closure is are areas where we actually use some assistance, and our assistants are amazing. Let's see. Do you need to travel? Do you need to travel with drains? Yes, you will need to travel. A lot of times you want to have a drain, just usually one drain, and we will guide you through the process. We have videos on YouTube to tell you everything about the drains, but any thing you need, you know, from the drain, if you are going home with the drain, we'll guide you. It's actually very simple, very simple. There's not much you need to do. Here, our Med Miami team at the hotel will show you exactly how to take care of the drain. You know, our post-op team will remind you how to take care of the drain, will guide you, and it's actually not that difficult. How much is a fleur-de-lis tummy tuck? Well, for all pricing questions, send us a free consultation. We need to make sure that you are a candidate for a fleur-de-lis. You might not need a fleur-de-lis, or you might need something more than a fleur-de-lis. So send us your free consultation with pictures, and we'll let you know what you need, and we'll let you know how much as well. Because it's not just about one procedure; it's about the plan, understanding what you need in order to achieve. Okay. Can implants last forever? Yes, they could. Actually, I think if you have implants after 40 years old, it's likely that you might not need them replaced, especially if you're not gonna gain or lose a lot of weight or be pregnant again and things like that. If you have implants when you're in your 20s, and you know, some things will happen in your life, like babies, or weight gain and weight loss and things like that, then you might want maybe at your 40s to do a lift or something like that, at which time you might want to exchange the implant if they are old. But otherwise, I think implants, especially the newer implants with the newer technologies, could be pretty much forever. Which is also another question we frequently answer in our YouTube channel. So check out YouTube channel. Top Aesthetics has a lot of answers for you.
Don't say it so quickly. People will not remember.
Wow.
I'm not going to go through the TikTok thing again. I'll show that to you in a minute so I don't overwhelm you. Remember, if you want to follow us in surgeries that you want to see how he cuts,
that's pretty cool.
How he does the stitches, which I thought it was amazing when I saw you the first time of the tummy tucks. You guys, it is really amazing how he just stitches the patient and it looks so thin. Listen, I had to stitch a pant the other days. I made a mess and it was a piece of cloth. I'm like, how does he do this in the skin? And then the belly button, how he crafts it, it looks like real. It's funny because when I go to the beach and I see women with tummy tuck, I'm like, that's not from Paladino. I can tell that belly button is not well made. So Magic Surgeon, Snapchat. If you do not have Snapchat, I highly recommend you to download it so you can see the surgeon when he performs, which is like amazing. You can follow us in Facebook. It's not for everyone though. You have to have a thick skin. And brown if you can. Just kidding. Okay, Facebook, if you want to follow us, we post content every day, 2 or 3 times. Twitter, it's very quick. If you're not a Twitter person, that's fine.
Top Aesthetics. Top_aesthetics.
Okay, this is almost one of the most important channels, you guys, after TikTok probably. YouTube, all the content that we share, all the explanation of everything he does, all the surgical questions that you have, the doubts, the fears, the how do you do this, and what happens with the BMI is higher. Everything is responded in YouTube. This is the best place to really learn before your surgery. And mind yourself.
And after your surgery.
And after your surgery, of course. If I would be getting surgery, which I will pretty soon, I already work here, so I know the scoop. But if when I get my free rhinoplasty, I would want to know all the procedures. How does it work? How do I sleep? What do I drink? What do I eat after surgery? Everything is in the YouTube channel.
That's right. It won't be free, by the way.
What is it?
It won't be free. They have to buy a lot of this.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll give it to you.
What is the highest BMI? Well, we have also on our website, there's a section under resources that says BMI. If you click in that one, it will take you to a little explanation with nice just tables that tell you what you're candidate for at which BMIs. We can do surgery usually up to a BMI of 39. If you are, if you're doing like a lipo 360 or a BBL, and you meet certain, criteria like you're young and healthy and so forth. But in general, if you're considering doing, for example, a tummy tuck, your BMI should be not larger than 32. Preferably below 30, which is the obesity range. BMI 18 to 24 normal, 25 to 30. It's overweight, and then 30 to and above is obese. But it depends also on your fat distribution, not only on the BMI. So BMI is body mass index, and is the relationship between your height and your weight. And this is one of the things we consider in order to tell you what you're a candidate for before surgery, especially for tummy tucks. But again, it's not just about the BMI, it's also about the fat distribution. Because if you have big thighs, your BMI might be high, but you might be a good candidate for a tummy tuck. But if you have skinny legs and all the fat is in your tummy, even if you have a low BMI, you might not be a good candidate for a tummy tuck. So all of that also we have it explained in our YouTube channel, but that's the kind of the scoop in the BMI in a few words. How many liters of fat can you take out? We can take out 4 liters, which is a lot of fat, actually. Anybody with a BMI below 30 usually won't have 4 liters to remove on their bodies. So usually we have like 2. If we're doing a combination of procedure, we can remove up to 1 liter, which is usually enough for anybody having a combination of procedure, or for example, a BBL on a combination of procedures. How old are you? Is that a direct question? Just like that? Let's see. How old do you think I am? Let's do that. Let's bet. I'll take some bets on my age. And by the way, no Botox myself, but I probably for now.
That's the trick, doctor.
Now that we opened the Las Olas Med Spa, actually it's open now. Now I might get Botox, for the first time in my life.
You should, because you still look so young.
Well, but I want to still look young. I want to, Botox is so you don't age, not like once you are full of wrinkles, right?
You know how your wrinkles go away completely forever and ever?
Botox,
you give a free rhinoplasty to your co-workers, to your
Botox.
employees, and then, okay, you guys, Las Olas Med Spa, here we go. I don't know if you have a chance to see it. Please follow us.
Yeah, that's another
be a supportive
place you have to follow.
Supportive patient. Las Olas Med Spa. If you don't want to get surgery with us anymore because you got all the procedures and you maxed out, you pay less because there are fillers, Botox, and there's something called...
Fabi says 35. She's something.
35. Yeah, you look 35. That's true. My mom thought the same thing too. So I want to say one thing that is very important. And Las Olas Med Spa, you guys, they brought a machine. I don't know anything about technology, but I've seen this. I had an iPhone 5 1 year ago, so you know. Photona Laser 4D laser. No, but this is a 12. Aren't you proud of me? Look. You know why I buy it? Because I can put it in my pocket and I forget about it.
Mini.
The Mini 12. Listen, it's called Photona 4D laser. I'm telling you, your wife got it, okay? And I was surprised that she looked 20 years younger. This thing, what I love about it, it's a laser that goes outside and it goes inside the mouth. Okay, you'll explain that in a second. But what I want to say is this. You know that when you go to spas and stuff, you have to get 1 million treatments to see the results? This thing, bam, an hour and a half later, she looked brand new, okay? And you got to do 1 of these treatments per decade. For example, I'm 30, I have to get 3 treatments.
She said I am too. Well, that's all right. But thank you very much for my Fabi Vega keeps you keep being nice. She says 40 now. Keep going. No, I'm older. See.
40, 46.
40, 46. Yeah, you're getting close right there.
That's a ripoff.
46.
46.
Without Botox or with Botox?
You don't look 46 at all.
Well, That person is very close.
That
actually.
person is not participating in the raffle.
Yeah, no, she's very close. She will have almost won. Yeah, there you go. See? With glasses or without sunglasses? These are Ceci sunglasses, by the way. They're awesome.
Really cool.
Yeah, they're nice.
45.
Man, this is a lot of reflection. They can see my face, but
Hey, there's a lot of 40s in there.
yeah,
What is that?
good. You know.
Okay, listen up, you guys. I'm kind of worried right now. If you think he's 45, what am I, a million?
Yeah.
I'm like 75 next to him.
Miss Finance, today she won.
Okay.
She won.
You know what's going to happen now? This is going to happen.
Yeah, it is 45 actually. It is
Okay.
45.
How old am I now? This looks so tacky. He's
You're like
yellow.
25 now.
No, listen, give me 25. Well, no, my face you can tell, but come on, 40 something? That's not fair.
So Ceci was talking about the 4D Photona laser facelift,
Yes.
which is amazing. You know, next week we are gonna be doing this live from the Med Spa, and we're gonna tell you everything about it. But I think it's really cool. You should go and follow Las Olas Med Spa, and you start seeing the things that we do there. And you should think about these things that we do at the Med Spa because you can have it done while you're asleep. So, for example, if you never did Botox, you want to have Botox, which I think is a good idea, especially if you're in your 40s, like me, you know, and you don't want to age anymore, so you're going to continue to do the Botox. But if you never had it done, the best way of doing Botox is while you're asleep, right? Because you don't feel the poking. So, you know, it's something that you can definitely add to your surgery. And now because we have the Las Olas Med Spa, we can actually have the Botox performed while you're doing the surgery. We can do fillers like lip fillers, so these non-surgical rhinoplasties where we do the filling of the nose to correct and give you similar thing or similar result to the rhinoplasty for those patients that are candidates without having to do the full rhinoplasty. It's amazing what you can do with a non-surgical rhinoplasty with fillers and things that we can correct. You know, we can give you a more chin projection, better definition of the jawline, much nicer cheekbones, and we can do that with fat as well. But you know, we have it available now during surgery, and we can do the filling, the fillers, we can do the Botox, we can do microneedling, we can do PRP injections.
I almost forgot. I'm sorry to interrupt. A shout out to Andrea in the UK. How bad parents are we? Andrea, we send you all your love. Here's Dad. Come on, shout out.
There you go. Shout out to my daughter Andrea, who studies in the UK. Yeah, I'm 45. I have a daughter that's already studying abroad. Imagine that. And she wanted to hear a shout out, so here we go.
Hopefully she didn't go.
All right, thank you very much. Looks like people think I look better or younger than 45. Okay, here, continue with the questions right here. I love my belly button, so natural. That's awesome. Do you recommend vitamin C pre and post op surgery? If those, what's those? Actually, vitamin C is great. You know, 1,000 milligrams a day is great, but you can do that and definitely recommend it before and after. And you should probably take vitamin C every day. I think it's a, you know, within the multivitamins, it's something that you can actually add to your diet. I think it works a lot in your regenerative processes, so getting ready for surgery and after surgery in the healing process. You know, so yes, definitely that's one of the things that you want for collagen regeneration and wound healing. You want to have a high level of vitamin C. You know, also proteins. You need a lot of proteins, so make sure the diet includes proteins. You know, to supplement your diet with proteins, you can buy those, you know, little protein shakes and things like that that increase the protein levels while you're healing. I think that is very, very important. Let's see. Top Aesthetics have professional surgeons and the best technology. Thank you very much. They make you feel so safe and secure. It's 100% recommend. Great. I am 198, 5'3", would be able to get a BBL. Well, you know, we have a great BMI calculator at our website. You can go there and check it out. It's under topaesthetics.com/BMI, or you can go to the resources section, click BMI, and then you can calculate that. And it will tell you what BMI you are with those measurements, 5'3", 198, and it will tell you what you're a candidate for at those BMIs. And then submit your consultation. And then we'll tell you, you know, if you're a good candidate for what you're looking for or what would be best for you. If you have melasma, okay, so if you have melasma, for those of you who don't know, is those kind of a chronic hyperpigmentation areas or darker decoloration. It usually happens on the face, but it can happen other places in the body. They usually come after pregnancy as well. And so those things are hard to treat. And the laser that we have at the med spa treats melasma pretty well. Sometimes you have to do more than one treatment, or you have to do treatments at a yearly basis in order to keep those melanocytes that are overexcited, that produce a lot of melanin, under control. But yeah, it's definitely one of the things that we can treat with the Fotona laser. And in fact, Fotona has one of the modes that will treat this melasma on a permanent basis. It's one of the only lasers that can do that. ¿Cuánto tiempo de recuperación se lleva el BBL? El BBL normalmente toma 2 semanas de recuperación para volver a trabajos de oficina o unas 8 semanas para volver a hacer ejercicio. Si tienen preguntas en español, también nos pueden hacer preguntas en español y con mucho gusto se las respondemos en español. ¿Por qué algunos morados no se van después de procedimientos del Botox? Los morados normalmente sí se van. Lo que pasa es que a veces tardan un tiempo y en general Botox no deja muchos morados. Hay que tener en cuenta bien cuando uno va haciendo la inyección de no pegarla en una venita para que no queden morados. Pero los morados se deben ir con el tiempo. Algunos morados pueden persistir por algunos meses. Es más común tener morados con los fillers que con el Botox. Do you make a belly button on a flor de lis Tamitac? Yes, of course. And actually, a flor de lis Tamitac belly button is a different technique because you have a central incision, but it looks great. At least the ones that we do look great. But yes, you do a belly button. It will be a little bit, weird not to have a belly button.
And it makes it.
Do you have a belly button?
I have a belly button.
Okay,
I do.
great.
And you have to fix it because I have a scar that is just horrible. Remember that we were going to say a mini tummy tuck?
We'll fix it.
If you do a mini tummy tuck, can you do a belly button with a mini tummy tuck or not?
The mini tummy tucks do not include doing the belly button, neither include repairing your muscles. So that is only to remove the little bit of excess skin underneath your,
Well, why don't we start with the rhinoplasty that is right on my face
I think
and
it's
you
a
can see
great
me right
idea.
away.
It's a great
Okay,
idea.
so I want to say something for the people that were talking about the vitamin C. Guys, I did a lot of research. I bought the books of vitamin C. And I came to the conclusion, I use it myself, that ascorbic acid is much better because it's like the vitamin C in the raw, on the raw. Like I bought it through Amazon, the package is very acidic, very, sour. But you mix it, I put it with a little bit of sugar and I make like a juice and I drink like 2 grams or 3 grams a day. It has helped me with my hair, with my sleep, believe it or not. It has helped me with my scars. When I bike a lot and I have accidents with my scar and I put it on top, I dilute it with some lotion and I put it on me. It is amazing what this has done. My stomach pains, my hunger, it has worked at every level. Ascorbic acid, which is the form of vitamin C in the raw without not all the chemicals that they put on it.
I know, ascorbic acid. That's usually what happened. If you guys know, when those guys that were sailors and they were coming to America from Europe by the Christopher Columbus time, and they all would get their teeth will actually start coming off just because they've spent like 3 months or so on the sea without eating any vitamin C, and they get something called scorbuto or whatever.
Oh, that's why the name of the ascorbic acid?
Yeah, well, that's the name of the disease. In Spanish is scorbuto because the lack of vitamin C that makes your tissues not heal and you're not produce collagen and all this.
How interesting!
So, yeah,
I didn't know that. So there you go. I mean, here's the short answer.
If you don't want your teeth to start falling off, better take some.
Sometimes I have things in how do you say
vitamin C.
aftas in the mouth? Aftas in English.
Little ulcers.
Little ulcers that I get in my mouth sometimes because I'm stressed with my family or arguing with them. I do the swishing. I do the swishing with the ascorbic acid. The next day I'm good. You guys, it is amazing what it does. I even put it in my hair. Okay,
well,
I don't have a lot, but it's kind of shiny if you can see it.
Now I don't. Crazy though.
I do a lot of crazy stuff. I put the oil, castor oil in my hair as well. Listen, that thing makes my hair really shiny.
Motor oil?
Do you remember that? TikTok. Okay, guys, the contest of TikTok. I don't want to forget again. If you follow us and send a comment that says top follower, you have to send the comment underneath any of our posts. We are going to do a raffle when we reach 1,000 followers. I was going to say 1,000 patients. 1,000 followers, we'll do a raffle.
Future patients.
Future patients.
Yes.
First prize is Botox, second one is filler, third is mystery gift. Now, if you live in another city or in another country, we have a lot of Canadians and people coming from Puerto Rico and other places, we can send you a gift card that is compatible with the place that you live in. TikTok, do not forget, there's a link in our stories if you're too lazy to punch in our handle.
Awesome. Puerto Rico is kind of another country, you know.
Can I show
not
something really
really,
cool? I mean, look how cool this is. Very
That is cool.
minimalistic, very minimalistic, the way I like it. Isn't it gorgeous? You get this in the online store, man. There's a lot of good stuff. And for the people that don't want any more stuff, because you guys are shopaholics, there are stuff that you're gonna need for your surgery. When you change the fajas, the stage of the fajas, you have to buy it there, and you wanna buy it there before you're running around crazy, although we send it right away. You can get a thermos bottle, you can get arnica creams if you need for your scars, all of it.
your marks. That is good. So what vitamins should you stop before surgery? Actually, you don't have to stop any vitamins, but things like fish oil, you should stop it because it could make you bleed. You know, ginger, you should probably stop it because those things could affect your bleeding. So we will give you a list of things that you should consider stopping, you know, especially those supplements that sometimes you take. But in general, vitamins are all safe and okay to take. You know, vitamin B, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, that have no necessary contraindications, you know, in stops for surgery for stopping taking it. How do you make a belly button on a fleur-de-lis tummy tuck? Very well. That's how we make it. And if you want to see it, sign up to Snapchat. And then the next time that we do a fleur-de-lis, we can show you how we do a fleur-de-lis tummy tuck belly button, which is good. Okay, what is a HydraFacial? HydraFacial is one of our treatments that we perform at Las Olas Med Spa now with our wonderful esthetician Leandra. And she can give you the best glow you ever had in your skin after a HydraFacial, which is one of these facials that is done with a machine that actually does hydration and extraction at the same time with this little beautiful pen that is, you know, run through your face, and it cleans your pores. It's amazing. It's actually, it feels good, and your face feels really fresh after that. So I think everybody should have a HydraFacial maybe like once a month. If you can do it more often, then great. You know, especially if you are over 40 like me, I should do that.
Not there yet.
No, like Ceci's not there yet, she says.
36?
Well, but she should start doing some HydraFacials. Just in the end, to keep young. How do you book your consultation for Botox? Yes. Oh, that's actually a great question, because you can download now your your Las Olas Med Spa app. You know, there's an app on the App Store, or the I think it is also on the Android store, and that you can download it. Just look for Las Olas Med Spa, and then you can download the app, and you can create your profile, and then book your Botox appointment, or your HydraFacial appointment, or your Fotona 4D laser facelift appointment, or whatever appointment you want to do. But there's a list of services, and you can see all the cool stuff that we do there. And if you follow us on Las Olas Med Spa Instagram, then you will see actually how we do the procedures and what procedures we do, and meet the staff, which is, you know, really cool. We have Dr. Finoli, or Dr. Faith, that she is unbelievable, and also Leandra, that is awesome. And you will see Luna, that you might guys know from here, from our Top Aesthetics office, that she will be there with you, as well as Sonia.
Also, we did a live today, you guys, from Las Olas Med Spa. I was hosting a live and we posted it in Las Olas Med Spa. If you want to really see the area, what do they do? They explained bit by bit. You know, Sonia, which is running the spa, she went through all the details. So if you want to see that live in Las Olas Med Spa, you can jump in there and see, because it's like a half an hour, 45-minute live where it explains everything. And it shows all the things that we use. And we even went over the Fotona 4D laser machine that was there, which is an amazing invention. And the people that have gotten already, I really strongly recommend this, okay? It is amazing.
And it's less than a mile from the hotel, actually. So you can use a walking distance from the hotel. in a beautiful place in Fort Lauderdale. This street is called Las Olas Boulevard that has a lot of stores and restaurants, and you can check it out, stop by, and even for walk-ins. Yeah, and yes, we do take walk-ins. So if you just coming by, we have a beautiful coffee machine also. So if you guys want to stop by or even just check it out and drink coffee with us, then feel free, come over. We'll invite you a coffee, and then we'll show you what we can do. So yeah, don't visit us. We are soon doing our soft opening, and we'll let everybody know when we're gonna do the grand opening at sometime in the coming months. Who should you ask for a list? Surgery is 13 days. It's 13 days away. You should have gotten the list. If you have not gotten the list, check the paperwork that you signed, that you should have received on a DocuSign, and the list is there. Because if you are 13 days away, all of that is in your list, and we should have sent you that about 90 days ago. So check it out. If you have any questions, ask your coordinator and she will guide you. What would you recommend to put on a scar to lighten after a tummy tuck? So the best thing to put in a scar to lighten it, usually after 6 months, is hydroquinone cream. We can provide you, call that for you. It's a prescription cream, and we have those creams also at the med spa, but we will, if you're not local, then we can call it for you at your pharmacy and give you a hydroquinone lightning cream. So we're getting close to the end.
And I want to say one more thing for the people that logged in half of our show. You guys, we are the only plastic surgery clinic in the U.S. that has the hotel included. 7 days, 6 nights. You have a recovery assistant with you. You have transportation included from the hotel to the clinic and vice versa. You have 3 lymphatic massages. Now, if you add all this up on your own, it will cost you 3 times more. More with the inflation that's going on. This hotel is, you can Google it, the Courtyard Marriott in Fort Lauderdale downtown. It has an amazing rooftop with a pool. I had breakfast there. It includes breakfast for 1 when you sign up with us and you get into the Premium Stay package, it's called. The breakfast is delicious. It's like homemade. It's like my grandmother did it. We include recovery system, 3 lymphatic massages, the transportation, and the care of the doctor going once a week to see how are you doing. I mean, you guys, this doesn't get better than this. When you leave a surgery, like when you get several procedures done or even 1, you have stitches, sometimes you have the drains. It is so nice to be in a place that somebody is taking care of you and that the doctor is monitoring you. And he gets in his watch your vital signals. Am I saying that right? I always get confused.
Vital signs.
Vital signs. Why do I say signals? I don't know. Signal. All right. So what I want to say is that you're very safe with us. We are the safest clinic. So if you're curious about the package, where is it? Send us a consultation. Say, hey, look, I'm curious. What do we do? The website. Or you want to ask us personal questions, whatever. How old is he? Just call us. And we have a 1-800 number in the web.
Not that question.
Okay, I'm just kidding. Remember the contest, you guys, TikTok. I'm not even putting this out anymore. Do your homework. In our stories, we have the link to jump into TikTok. You click on that link. You have to follow us to participate in a raffle. There's a link there, and just have to write any comment, top follower, okay? And you participate in a raffle of Botox, fillers, and a mystery gift. All right.
And there's, for one of the patients here is asking, yes, there is a way to make payments. You can make payments so you can finance your surgery. We have different ways of financing, and our coordinators will tell you all about it. But yes, in fact, you have to put a $500 deposit to book your surgery, and you have a full year to just do it. And then you can make payments throughout the year. You can finance it. However, we'll give you all the options.
Also, those 500s of the online consultation. Some people say, hey, 500, it goes towards your surgery.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it. And then if you don't have the money right away, you want to lock the deals now, you guys, because the inflation is crazy in this country right now. It's like almost the same as Argentina, where we're from. Okay, so lock it right now because we have really good deals. It's really low prices. Because in a year it's going to be much more, and you have a full year to pay. You don't have to start paying it one month before the surgery. You have 21 days before your surgery to pay it in full. So we want to make sure you remember that. Don't stress about that. And we have financial options, which you can go inside of the websites. Care Credit, Alphion. What's the name of the other one? Phi something?
Yeah, Patientify.
Patientify. I never can remember that.
We'll give you all the information. You
so all the info is there. You
send
can
your
ask
free
coordinators.
consultation.
Yeah.
We'll give you the estimate, and then you just we'll hook you up with the coordinator who'll tell you everything about finance.
And one more thing that I wanted to say as well. You guys, if your BMI is too high, we're not talking about 46. We're talking about 35, that you don't qualify. Talk to your coordinator. She can help you get in a strict diet. You can sign up today and you promise yourself, since you're already booked, you don't have another choice. And it's a pretty good one. A lot of people do this. They're like, my BMI is 34 or 35, but I'm going to book it and I'm going to promise myself that in a year or 9 months, I lose that weight or I lose my BMI. That's another one you can do. So if you were rejected and you really want him as a surgeon or any of our surgeons, talk to your coordinator. I really want my surgery. I promise I'll lower it.
That's right.
Because what the coordinator is going to say, okay, if you really want this, you'll get it. But if by the day of the surgery you do not qualify with your BMI, you'll just lose $500. Okay? Not that bad.
But it gives you a goal to work towards and to get to a healthy weight, which is usually what we want for you to have surgery, to be on a healthy weight. They keep asking about my age. I'm gonna have to come and rewatch this live. That's not gonna be free information just in there. We already said, but you can keep guessing. And now, when I start getting my hydrofacials and Botox at the Las Olas Med Spa, I'm gonna look 25, I think. Okay, we are getting to the end. We are probably gonna be cut off in a few minutes, so let's answer the last few questions. What is the name of the treatment for melasma again, so I can tell my coordinator? That is the laser, the Photona laser, and then we treat hyperpigmentation. So you just tell them to hook you up with a Med Spa, and actually you can download the Las Olas Med Spa application and then look for the treatments in there. You're gonna see it, one of the treatment sections is gonna see hyperpigmentation, so that's what you want to choose to treat your hyperpigmentation slash melasma. So if you're interested in that, and it's a good time when you're coming here for surgery, you just have the surgery and then we'll take you to the Med Spa and treat your facial melasma or that. You can do a lot of stuff. You can treat also cool things like stretch marks. You can do even some laser lipolysis, which is, if you have certain areas you can treat them, you don't want surgery, you can do that. Now, it's not the same as lipo, but it works great in the right and correct patients. Okay, so follow us in our TikTok account, also in our YouTube account. The TikTok for participating from the raffle is real _top _aesthetics.
It's complicated.
Yeah,
this is where we did the link, you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you took off your sunglasses.
I
Maybe
know.
now I look 29, huh? How cool am I? It looks pretty good. It looked better on you. Okay, TikTok, you guys, if you want to follow us for the contest, remember you have to. Somebody just wrote top followers here. Not here, guys.
Well, here too. That's
well,
good.
if you want, cool. I'm glad that you're following us. But you got to go to TikTok and write top follower there. If you want to see live surgeries, remember, not live, recorded surgeries. How we work on patients, the belly buttons that he does, that is amazing. Magic Surgeon. Remember, we have Facebook. If you want to follow us in Facebook, there's a lot of content there and a lot of videos. Twitter, I know there's not a lot of fans of Twitter here in plastic surgery, but we have it. We post every day. And of course, this is almost the best place to follow us because a lot of information, explanatory videos are here about your drains, about how many surgeries, how many procedures can you get done. We talk about BMI, we talk about diet, we talk about, when can you get back to doing exercise after your surgery. There is a lot of content. And you know what? The latest videos talk about all the technology that we use in the ORs, you guys. Again, we're one of the few plastic surgery clinics that has high-tech instruments. I have never seen a person spending so much money in technology. I mean, he looked at me when I showed him that iPhone 5 saying, I'm going to reconsider hiring you. He was kind of worried because this person is like high-tech with everything. He really loves to spend money in good quality technology things for, your surgery. that makes you feel more safe. I mean, we test your iron, your hemoglobin, we test everything here. Like, we have a lot of like high-tech technology, and you can see these videos where he explains it, because I don't have the technical words, he knows it. Look in the videos of, what was the last name of that video that you talked about all the technology that we have? Oh, there you go, you're putting it there?
Yeah, I'm gonna put in
Of course, good idea.
some of the stuff here.
Good
So
idea.
you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it there, but I can see a lot of glare from our amazing window right here. We're gonna have to figure out a way to block a little bit of the window so you guys can see. But that's the Las Olas Med Spa website. It's actually a pretty beautiful website. You can see all the providers right there, an awesome team. And that's some of the amazing technology. The place looks beautiful. I invite you to check it out, Las Olas Med Spa, and you can also follow us at Las Olas Med Spa on Instagram.
Remember, Las Olas Med Spa, and next Tuesday at 5 p.m. we will be doing this live
From there.
at the Las Olas Med Spa with Dr. Faith. You're going to meet her in person. She's adorable. She's a very sweet girl. She knows a lot, and she will explain in detail every single thing that she uses there. You can see her. That's her. We're going to try to do it next Tuesday at 5, and you will get to meet her in person, showing all of it.
Yeah, and I was also mentioning that you guys should check our Top Aesthetics website. You know, if you go to
Yes.
topaesthetics.com, here it is, and then you have a lot of resources in our website. You know, especially if you go to resources, go to the BMI section right there, like this, and then if you go to resources on the BMI section, and there you can do your calculations. You know, for the BMI. Let's see, who is resources BMI, and then here it will pop up your see your BMI calculator right there. So you put, somebody was asking about, it was 5, 3 and 198, that's what she said, and then you go BMI of 35, and then here you have the little boxes that tell you what are we a candidate for right there, and then you have a bunch of videos that will help you on recommendations. So thank you very much for sharing another amazing time with us in this hour on Tuesday afternoon. We will continue to answer your questions every Tuesday, and you guys can DM us if you wanna. If we didn't get to answer your question, if you have any questions here, remember to follow us in Las Olas Med Spa, and also on our real_top_aesthetics on TikTok. Thank you guys. We will see you very soon again. Adios.